It is really a great pleasure to welcome you all once again back, many of you back to the Sustainability Summit, our annual feature, this time the 13th Sustainability Summit. As I was saying, the commitment of India for sustainability is clearer really than ever before. And the last few years we have seen us not only walk the talk, but set some very important global benchmarks in this entire ecosystem.
The theme for this year's summit, Everyone's Future, is indeed most appropriate and in some ways a wake-up call. Issues of sustainability are not merely risks or threats for the future generation. There are real situations, real challenges that the society faces and grapples with today. In the last century, the global population has quadrupled. The trend is going to continue. It is estimated that by 2050, we will have close to 10 billion people on Earth, up from 7.5 billion people today. This means substantive scale-up of food production to ensure food for all the people who live on the planet.
My pride is based on the work that we have done together in the interim. The advances that we have made on knowledge sharing, on recycling methods, on plastic reuse is nothing short of remarkable. For this, we can be thankful. In the EU, we promote the concept of eco-innovation. Eco-innovation embeds sustainability into the core decision-making of a company. Eco-innovation is elemental for good environmental policy. It ensures economic development from a decrease in the use of resources, thereby generating savings for companies and individuals.
In our quest for sustainability, I think 2015 was a landmark year. For a number of reasons. One is that in July of that year, the United Nations had organized a Financing for Development Summit, which took place, if I remember correctly, in Addis Ababa. But more important than that, I think in September of that year, the United Nations adopted the 2030 Agenda, or the Sustainable Development Goals. Millennium Development Goals succeeded because one large developing country, China, succeeded in lifting hundreds of millions of people out of poverty, with some help from countries like India. But the Sustainable Development Goals will succeed because India will succeed.
Related to this issue, which the whole world hopes to achieve by 2030, India is likely to achieve them by the end of 2019. That's the level of progress. And it's not what he said there, it's almost over 8 crore toilets that have been made in this country in the shortest possible time. Every school in this country, these are all international reports. None of them is a government report or a Indian report. Reports that it's a unique record where every school in this country has now a toilet for a girl also separately. This is all. So I just want to assure you that, and then after this Paris meeting, where this mission innovation thing was launched with the help of, with the appeal of the Prime Minister of India and the American and the French President. This mission innovation movement with participation of 23 main countries, including the European Union. There also, India is leading from the front. We have 8 important challenges there for research, for strengthening the clean energy aspect. And in those 8 challenges, we are participating in every challenge, but in major challenges like smart grids, soft grids, biofuels, we are leading the whole world. And therefore, I would like to urge all of you, the honorable members of the Confederation of Indian Industry, to join hands with the government on its various initiatives, be it waste management, air pollution control, river conservation, or biodiversity conservation, and be an equal partner in nation building. Thank you so much for your rapt attention, and once again, thank you CII, because my departments have changed over the last 25 years, but every department, they find some reason for me to be here in CII, and it's always a privilege to be here. Thank you so much.